Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Martin, and in this episode we are gonna be talking about, is crypto in trouble? Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be updated with the latest crypto related and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell. That way you're gonna be notified when we go live. Also, if you want to keep on chatting whenever the stream is done, join us on the Discord. Links have gone out. They're pinned on the top of the chat on YouTube. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Prepare for War says Rockets. Andrew says Elbow Cup. I think it's a dab. And then BL says hi everybody. Thank you very much for being here, guys. Let's get rolling. Let's move on to the main screen where the magic happens. Here we go, man. What is happening with crypto? We're going down. Oh my goodness. Why are we going down? Well, we rejected, right? We failed right here on the 8th. We failed to get above the 0.236 fib retracement, right? We knew it was an area that we needed to get above. We talked about it. We talked about maybe trying to also get above that blue line. We also said what was going to happen if we face rejection, right? So we're pushing down. That is fine. What we're doing is starting to create bullish divergence still, remember? We even said we might drop lower, still create bullish divergence. That's precisely what we're doing. This here is just tracking. That just moves to here, and this just moves to there. That is it, man. There's really not a lot else that is going on here. So bullish divergence, strong still in play. We could still be looking for action to the upside. Although every time I see the bullish divergence fail to play out, the only thing that comes to my mind is, oh my goodness, we must be in a bear market, because we know that bullish indicators fail to play out during the bear market, and bearish indicators play out strongly, right? So we're getting bullish divergence. We had bullish divergence here. We failed to rally. Now we have bullish divergence here. We failed to rally. Now we're creating more bullish divergence. It's the third time I think we're creating bullish divergence. Hopefully we're going to get that rally. That's what I'm looking at right now. Where are we going to go? Well, we can still drop, right? We can still drop to this $2.15 trillion mark, W382. With strong bullish divergence, very likely. And then we could try to go for a rally from there. Could we rally from here? Yeah, we already have the bullish divergence, right? So we could be going on a rally from here. It would not be weird if we started to rally from here. would actually be kind of okay. We have that bullish divergence that says we should be looking for action to the upside. Now, whether or not we're going to do it, it's still up to crypto. Bitcoin's trying to recover right now, 1.84%. Why are we recovering? Same story, right? Same story. Look, we're dropping lower. I said here yesterday, or not yesterday, 2 days ago, that we wanted to stay above that 49,000, right? And that rejecting 51,250 was at risk of breaking back down. And I said, if we break below 50,000, we close below 50,000, and we close and we move below 49,691, we could be looking for a movement down, maybe to that 46,800. We have not gone down. The reason that we're not going down that low is because we have that bullish divergence, right? Look, here we had it, right? Even here in the short term, we say that from here on this short move, or even on this larger move, we're still having that bullish divergence strong, right? It's just all tracking. It just keeps on going, right? So again, strong bullish divergence. We don't have it against the RSI, it's just against the MACD. Is that good? It's okay. We don't have to have it against the MACD and the RSI. We just need to have it somewhere. One, either or both, right? So we're looking for potential moving up. Now, where can we go? Primary target is going to be at maybe we're going to have some resistance around 48,905, and then we're going to be looking for 49,691. That's going to be our next target to the upside. True City West, thank you very much for being here, man. Could we still move down? Yeah, that's possible. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. What is happening here on the 4-hour? Well, we had that hidden divergence, right? On the 7th, the 8th, we struggled, right? So yesterday we struggled. We were in here live yesterday. And then we're still moving down on that, right? So we're not strong enough. We haven't created anything bullish yet. Low to high, negative, less negative, and low to high. Nothing happening here. Neutral at 41.24. So we're still looking for some positive momentum to come in. On the daily, I think we're doing something interesting. We're about to start getting close here again on the MACD in the second line. And that could get us to where we get that cross and start making positive momentum. And hopefully gets us out of this slump before the 25th of this month. So the 4-hour chart we've talked about. Let's go to the 1-hour chart, man. What is happening here? Look at this. We're getting across MACD signal line, starting to go up higher, but rejecting that 20. We're unable to get above the 20. We rejected here. We're rejecting here. And right now we're opening and moving below that 20. Is that good? Not bad, because we're having bullish divergence. And that is something that I talked about in the Discord. I put the message out, right? That would put it around midday or so. Still move down a bit more. We still managed to hold on to this divergence, right? And this is something I was looking for us to build, right? Look at this strong bullish divergence. We don't have it against the RSI, it's just against the MACD. And here in the short term, on this short bit, we have it against the MACD and the RSI. That's a strong bullish potential for a movement up. We're starting to recover, right? We're starting to recover. You need to get above that 20. Rejecting that 20 is going to put us in an area where we're going to be looking for a movement down. There is hidden divergence, I think, right now. Yeah, starting to develop, right? Look, we have slightly higher. So what does that tell us? It tells us we might see rejection, and we're getting near the 20 moving average. Depending on how strong we reject here, we're going to tell if we're in a bear market. Getting a strong rejection of this 20 and moving down to a 46,000 area could really tell us that Bitcoin, even though it has strong bullish divergence, is not strong enough to beat hidden bearish. And hidden bearish is not that strong. It should just get a sideways motion. Although during a bear market, it does tend to move us down with a lot more strength. So it's going to be key. If we push through and we manage to go higher, what's going to happen? If we get above 20, we're going to get up here, right? Going to be making more positive momentum. We're still going to track that hidden divergence. It's still going to come and accompany us. So we could look for a rejection even at 49,000, right? That's what could happen on the move to the upside. On the move to the downside rejection, again, we could be looking to go lower than this previous low, make some negative momentum, maybe even less, and still have more strong bullish divergence. That's what we could be looking for, right? So that's it for Bitcoin. Let's go check out Ethereum. Rex, what is up, my friend? Thank you very much for being here. Jake says rockets. Ethereum, 4,157. Man, has Ethereum been in pain today? Look at that rejection. Why did it move down so much? Bitcoin moved down, and it really put a hurting on Ethereum. Broke below support at 4,192. Sitting at 4,157. So, do we have anything bullish? Yeah, we do, sorta. On the short-term move, I think we have something. I just have to confirm down here and say we barely do, man. Look, I'll make this larger. He's right. Very slight. Very, very slight, man. So that move, and then accompanied by this move, it's creating very, very, very slight, but it's still there, strong bullish divergence. With that, the possibility for moving up, and we're starting to move up. So where can we go? Well, we already hit our primary target. That would have been right here at 4,192. We're rejecting it. It's not really liking the way it's moving. But, you know, at least it's trying to go on the green. Going up 1.18%. Neutral at 46.02 on the RSI. With that, we're still moving sideways. And if we look at the macro, right, what has been happening since November the 8th, since we moved down, is just we're consolidating this area. Right? We have not dropped below. We have dropped on a wick, but we have not closed below 3,968. And that just gives me some idea that we might be moving sideways, right? So it could be moving sideways, although, you know, it kind of sucks that it's failing to recover as good as it could. Michael, thank you very much for being here, man. I haven't seen you in the longest time. Look at Meta Hero. We could, if it's in the top 250. All right? Because when we look at the coins that are not in the top 250, a lot of people walk away. A lot of people walk away, man. And we don't want that, man. We want y'all to stay here and have fun here at So Crypto. Look at this. Strong bearish divergence. Rejection of 4,442. Moving down. Not liking it. Weber Frank says peace and love. Thank you very much for being here, man. For horses. Martin, how do you feel about Ethereum moving away from Bitcoin? You think it's still too early? I don't think we have moved that far away. We are recovering better, but I don't think we moved that far away. Look at how Bitcoin dropped and look at how much it has impacted Ethereum. And I think part of that is because Ethereum managed to pump so much more when Bitcoin was stagnating. I think it's trying to move away. I don't think we have completely broken free yet. It's just they're both such big parts of market cap right now that Ethereum is trying to decouple and do its own thing, but still Bitcoin still puts the hurting on the market, right? Ethereum right now is 21.96% of the market. Bitcoin's just 40%. So Ethereum is almost half of what Bitcoin's worth to the market by itself, right? So anyways, we're getting that moving up. Rejection, strong bearish divergence, right? So we move down. We failed to hold support. We're not creating anything bullish. Neutral at 41.87. Not liking it, but let's go to the 1 hour. Here on the 1 hour, I played around with this idea of extending this line and just tracing it over where that is. And it seems as though it's still acting as a support, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend the line. And I just did that exercise just like I did earlier because I wanted to see where we're at. I think we're something like this. So that was the way it was. So one touch point, two touch points, then we rejected, broke through support, came back down support. So we're still holding support. Not the way I want to be holding support. I would have liked to have hold support at 4,192. Below a 20 moving average, also not liking that, man. We need to get above that 20 moving average, but there is strong bullish divergence starting to develop here. That is about the only good thing that Ethereum has going. Sorry, guys. That's about the only good thing that Ethereum has going on right now. It's been a long day today. It's been a super long day today. But it's fun being here. I love being here. Hey man, there we go. It's not. There we go. There we go. So strong bullish divergence. Trying to get that moving up. Hitting at 4,192. We're rejecting slightly. Not liking that. Produce beats. Thank you very much for being here. Could possibly call the Wicked Spring. Yeah. I hope so, man. Anyways, starting to go up. Moving sideways right now after moving down. We're consolidating this level. Trying to stay above whatever the lowest point here was, 4,110. So we're still in the 4,000s, which is okay. Again, strong bullish divergence, just like Bitcoin. So that would tell me the market's looking for a moving up. That's about it, though. All right, let's go check out the next coin. Someone said, Hero. I'm not even sure what that is ranked. Hero. I think it was Meta Hero. Oh, that's still in the 2000s, man. We're not gonna be looking at that. Thank you very much for requesting it, though. If you want me to look at that, I mean, coins that are above 250, they have to come with a donation. I hate asking for donations. I don't want it to make it sound like that, but that's the way it's gonna roll. Anything that's below 250, either you request it on the pre-stream on the Discord, and I check it out, and then decide whether or not we're gonna bring it up. Or if I have to bring it up live, then, you know, it just has to come with like a donation, because a lot of people walk away when we do those coins. But thank you very much for bringing it up. So next up, ADA. And then it's gonna be VT, right? So up next, ADA. ADA also got some hurting yesterday, I think. It was hurting when I looked at it. 7.73% to downside, right? So Ethereum and ADA dropped about the same. Still having a resistance line. We could draw one that goes like this, right? And it's still hurting, or we can draw one that goes like this and we're still far away from it. So in both cases, there is resistance overhead for Ethereum, for ADA. So we're gonna keep on looking at this. Let's swing here around. Again, we're looking for that bullish divergence, remember? Guess what? We're still tracking. We still have it. We still have it here, and we also still have it here. So strong bullish potential for moving up. We are sitting sold at 30.85. That tells us that we should be looking for a moving up, right? Fast, easy cash. Thank you much for being here, man. Starting to go up, right? So we should be aiming for that 382 retracement. Hopefully we can overtake it and then try to move over that $1.40. We rejected that area yesterday, so we try to move still, just close at $1.39.8. So very close to target, and then we went down still. So let's go here on the 1 hour. Forces. I also like Hero. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad project. I'm just saying it's gonna be hard for me to go through the small projects just because I don't want to. It's just because of the experience that we've had when we do those projects, right? Anyways, look at this. Still tracking this divergence. So we had it here, we popped, and now we're dropping lower. Less of that negative momentum, right? Still starting to build, but look at that strong bullish divergence potential for moving up. That is it, right? I mean, we're still trying here on ADA to fight tooth and nail to get above previous highs. Now, is this the same height? Yep, we're gonna confirm 0.009, 0.019, 0.019. Here, we're moving sideways, right? We're moving sideways, and I'm gonna have to check on the upper side, see what we're doing. I think we might have nothingness. All right, cool. I thought we had divergence there for a second, but we don't. All right, cool. So bullish, moving up. Should be targeting again that 382 at $1.34, and then above there the 20 moving average at $1.38. Those could be the moves to the upside. If some reason Bitcoin goes bearish and we still drop, man, our next target it's not gonna be pretty. It's gonna be at $1.04, right? So sold at 37.87. With that, we should still be looking for us to come back to this neutral zone. So we will see. God, sure, man, that's gonna happen. List. Right. So 1 hour chart. What is happening there now? On the 1 hour. Let's first auto adjust because it looks horrible. Here we go. So we're dropping lower, right? So here we go. We're going to start doing strong bullish divergence, just like Ethereum and Bitcoin. But ADA has it from the previous island, which again gives it a little bit more strength, right? It is a bit of a stronger move. So with that, we should be looking for moving up. Primary target, that 20 moving average at $1.32. Then above there, that 236 at $1.34. So we're looking here at RSI sold at 35.67, still pointing slightly down as from negative momentum that we have or negative price action. But we should be looking for some recovery, maybe coming back down to this, to this neutral zone. And we'll see where we go from there, right? Again, 20, 236. Then above there, upper portion of the Bollinger Bands, and then 382, right? That's it for ADA. Again, no other pattern visible here that we should be trading, right? At least not on candlestick patterns, right? We could say maybe a double bottom starting to form here, right? We're starting to get that slight M formation happening here, but we still need to get some recovery, maybe even get above this 20, and then we could start to look maybe for that neckline that will be coming out from here, not like that, but straight line, right? Like this. And then we should be looking for that break to the upside, and that could be what we go for. But right now, we don't quite have that pattern yet, right? So, up next, someone said VT. So let's check out VET. The V-Chain. Is it doing things or is it not doing things? Because V-Chain sometimes does things. BT at 8 cents, 8.61 cents, man. Here on the daily, let's check it. Moving down. All right, we're still moving slightly. Oh, do you want to use that tool right now? We're still moving slightly down, right? We're looking for that bullish divergence. Tried to rally, got very close to our fibber retracement. Rejection at that 618. We're still dropping slightly lower. We're gonna come back down to 786, right? If we keep on dropping, but we still have strong bullish divergence for now. sold at 30.01, right? That is the only thing we have. Strong bullish, potential for moving up. Hopefully we can start getting that moving up. A lot of cryptos having this move. So that would be an indicator that the market wants to do a reversal of sorts, right? Here we had bullish divergence back here on the 4-hour. Again, we have not been looking at this lately, but look at this strong bullish divergence, right? So where are we going to go with that bullish divergence? Right? For potential moving up. So we pumped. Now we come back down. If we felt to drop lower than the previous low, we could get continuation. Or even if we go lower, right? Let's say that 7.48 cent mark. Going to be coming down here, and then we're still going to be making less of that negative momentum, and we'll still be anchoring from one island to the next with strong bullish divergence, right? So that will be important for VeChain, so VET. So even if we drop a little bit more, I'm still not concerned about it, right? So we're seeing sold at 37.94. Let's go to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour chart, coming lower, right? Negative momentum, less of that negative momentum. Oh my goodness. It's a bullish divergence also here, right? Look, I told you guys, a lot of bullish divergence being developed. Hopefully, this gives the market the wake-up call of saying, yo, man, we're developing a lot of bullish divergence. Get your act together. Everyone's bullish diverging. So let's pump. Right, that's what we could be going for here. Anyway, sold at 36.82, still pointing that slightly down. So that could tell us that we're going for potential moving down. About to get across this magnetic signal line. Again, that could be a catalyst for action to upside. Maybe hit that 20 moving average at 8.85 cents and then see where we go from there. That's it for VBT. Let's go check out XRP, I guess, the next one. Up next, the XRP. The Sharpie. XRP at 85 cents. He had a good day the other day because apparently there were news about it being bullish, people talking about it, but look at what happened. It was here, short-lived, right? We got over $1, or we got close to $1, right? 93 cents, and then came back down quickly. So we got above that 90 cent resistance and pushed back down. So that basically undid whatever gains we could have had. We didn't even hit that 20, and this just tells me there's resistance. Check this out. Look at that resistance line. Ain't it been respected a lot? I'm gonna make it blue. Look at this rejection. We just keep on rejecting, right? If you get above that line, if we want to go short-term bullish, lower, are we making bullish divergence here? Ooh, we do. We have some bullish divergence. I'm happy. Something about Kellogg, something. I'll check it out in a second, Andrew, man. Thank you very much for bringing that up. If for some reason I don't, just remind me that there's Kellogg stock, because cereal is delicious. You should eat cereal. It's part of a healthy breakfast. I'm kidding. Feels not that great. Anyways, that's it. Bullish. Potential for moving up. Try to move up. Reject it. Let's see if we can manage to hold on to the bullish momentum that we have and try to pump still. Again, about to get that across the MACD and signal line. Sold at 35.20. With that, we should be coming back up to this neutral zone for our chart. Low to high, negative, low to negative, low to high. We up higher, and I'm gonna have to zoom in here. Why did this go back to blue? It was yellow. Why did it go back to blue? There we go. All right, so there is hidden bearish. Putting the hurting on XRP as we were trying to go higher, right? So rejection on hidden bearish. There was a reason why we saw rejection there. Again, we're into an area of resistance with divergence. That usually tells us that there's a slightly bigger chance that we might reject. Now, we're not rejecting hardcore. We're still holding on to that 20. We've held once. It looks like we're going to hold twice. And with that, we could be aiming for a bounce. Maybe the 1 hour chart might give us a better clue as to what's going to happen here. All right, we're about to start making negative momentum here, so watch out for that. But 1 hour says strong bearish there. Just look at this. 1 hour chart says the bearish divergence is strong in this one. Potential for moving down. And we might have some hidden divergence. I'm going to have to check, but I think we do. At least here we had hidden divergence. Try to pop, hit that 20, rejecting. And on the shorter term, right, we might be creating some strong bullish. So I have to really come in here close and see and say, okay, so we're coming down lower and we're making less of this negative momentum, right? So strong bullish divergence starting to happen here in XRP. And with that, we could be going from moving up. Jake Roberts, thanks so much for being here. Or Frank says, XRP to Bitcoin looks way better. Well, yeah, I mean, it's easy to do that comparison. And I'll tell you in a second. Jeff Loomis, hey bro, how's it going? The way you can do that real quick is just look at how Bitcoin has been behaving against the dollar, and then how XRP has been behaving against the dollar. And usually that difference is going to be how one impacts the other, right? Because they're both quoting against the dollar. So we can go here and look at XRP to Bitcoin, right? Again, flagging. Yesterday we had a positive. That means Bitcoin lost a lot more than XRP did. So XRP managed to gain against Bitcoin a little bit, whatever dollar value was. We have some hidden divergence. Sorry, that's on the 1 hour though. That is whatever hidden divergence we're developing here. Could be trying to get us to hold, and maybe we're gonna gain against Bitcoin again. But if Bitcoin rallies, man, I'm not sure if that's gonna hold, right? If Bitcoin rallies, that's gonna make this tank. So daily, again, here we go. So we gained against Bitcoin, right? Yeah. It's all good. It's trying to go higher here. We're also below this first high, so nothing here that is bearish. Short term, there is bullishness, right? Yep. It goes from here to here. And we're going to match it in a second here on the top part. Go from here to here, right? So strong bullish divergence. That's where we're starting to rally. Get above a 20, come back down. Might use it as support. Why is he going down? It just means XRP is losing a lot more right now than Bitcoin is. So that's how it gets charted against the other, right? Against whatever dollar value they will be worth. So, how was you guys' day today? How did you guys do yesterday? It was a bad day for the market. It wasn't the prettiest day for the market. Or Francis, thank you for doing this. Oh, guys, thank you for coming in. If you enjoy the content, hit the like, hit the bell, hit the sub, right? You can join us also on the Discord. Link has gone out. I enjoy being here every night whenever I get the chance to be here. For me, it's amazing to be able to do this. And yesterday I had a dinner, and then sometime, I'm not sure if this Saturday or next Saturday, I'm gonna take the family out. So we're gonna go out to a small Christmas theme park that they set up every year or so. So I'm gonna take the kids there. So that night there's not gonna be a stream, right? So I'll let you know in advance, though, like I usually do. But yesterday for me was pretty good. I didn't get to look at a lot of the market. I had a really good dinner. It was fun. Andrew says I haven't been trading this month, just watching my bags burn. Ooh, yeah. It's a sad feeling. It's a sad feeling, man. Scrugg says, no worries. No worries, man. I know. No worries. Yeah. It's... how you guys, like, let me know. Type 1 if you're doing okay. Type 2 if you're doing bad. Are you short in the market? Type 1, all right, let's scratch the previous question. Type 1 if you're going long. Type 2 if you're going short. Type 3 if you're not doing anything. I'm intrigued. Are you guys long in the market? Are you guys short in the market? Are you guys like just chilling with your bags? Are you guys buying, right? I mean, that's gonna be the next question, but are you long, are you short? Are you not moving your bags? Let me know. 1, 2, or 3. Michael says he's not doing, then Weber says he's longing. So, all right, awesome. So some people for says he's also not doing anything with his bags. Cool. Scrugg says 1 and 3. So he's longing and he's not doing anything with his bags. All right, I guess you have a hodl bag and then you have a trading bag. Smart move. 3, thinking about longing ADA, shorting Ethereum, still undecided about spot. Dick Rover says something really nice. All right, cool. I'm not sure what that is. Spot market. Right. All right, so you're not doing anything. You're in the spot market. That's fine. All right, so are you guys going to buy Bitcoin if it drops a little bit more? Or are you going to sell your Bitcoin? All right, let me know. Type 1 if you're going to buy. Type 2 if you're going to sell. That was the second part of the question. While you do that, I'm going to go here real quick and look at some meta coins. We're going to be looking at Sand, I guess, real quick. See how it's doing. Sand, it's not doing that great. $5. It was at $8. So it's still flagging, still consolidating, still have that hidden divergence. And as you can tell, the hidden divergence from when we've seen it is when his job is getting that stagnation, right? So it's getting us to move sideways a bit. Now, we do need to start getting our act together and pump here. Otherwise, we could be looking for a bit more pain happening here. That's it for Sand. Again, I'm not going to go into the shorter time scales on some of these coins, particularly if you guys don't request them. But let's do Mana real quick. Mana's another one of those coins that are from a project. And again, we had that hidden divergence. We were dropping below 618. Now we're facing as resistance, and we're still tracking to the divergence, right? So we had it move sideways, try to recover, coming back down. Not the best move here on this project, but we're going to see if we're going to be recovering, right? Jack Robert says, it's a light show in Monterrey, Mexico. That's pretty good. That's awesome. Weber says, if it drops more, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to hold. That's fine. Some people say buy. Scrux is one, so he's going to buy. Always buying whatever I can. Much better than hodling onto wordless. Yeah. And then Scrux says this. So I guess he's agreeing. That's pretty good. Well, Frank says if it drops, do nothing. All right. Cool, guys. That is awesome. All right, cool. That's it for Mana. Let's go check out a project that's also doing a lot of stuff. That was doing a lot of noise. Let's go to HNT real quick. Because HNT is a result project, I think. But right now it's getting some hurting. $28.87. Man, has it dropped. It ain't pretty. Tell you that. Anyways, trying to rally here. All right, not bad. Bullish Divergence hidden. Sorry, I'm at Mana still. Let's go to HNT. Why didn't it change? I clicked it. There we go. All right, so we're dropping, right? We're dropping still. We didn't hold support. All right, so we're going to drop, and it looks as though we're going to do a retrace up here to that $26 mark. So it's not going to be a bad drop. But I really would have loved if we would have gotten some movement up here on the project. Again, we had that divergence, just not really triggering it. And short term, right, we're becoming slightly lower on the daily. And now we're going from negative to less negative, right? So again, with that, we should be looking for bullish divergence, strong start in developing here. And maybe I'm moving up, but, you know, at least the moves, even though we're moving down, we're starting to lose that negative momentum, that they're not being as strong. And with that, we could start looking maybe for some stagnancy before we try to recover, right? So I think there was a plan B prediction that said, even on the worst case scenario, I think that's what his prediction said. It was that Bitcoin was going to get to 100,000 by December, right? At the end of December, somewhere in December. So, do you guys think Bitcoin's going to get to 100,000 before we finish the month? Let me know. I mean, taking into account that it has to a little bit more than double in value for it to go to 100,000. Probably looking at 104%. Jake says, hey, Martin, I heard the interest rate amount coming tomorrow will affect the markets. Depends on what happens. If they raise interest rates, yeah. If they hold them, I think things are going to, they might pump a little bit, showing strong economy. If they raise the interest rate, it might show some weakness and we might see a drop. Frank says, I think 100K until January. Actually, hopefully, believe there'll be a big spike here soon. Yeah, hoping there's also a spike. There was a question about Kellogg's. Check about all right. Can we look at the K on the New York Stock Exchange? Sure. So let's go here to the K. Yeah, I think Bitcoin has been dropping quite a bit lately. So yeah, I think we should be due for a for some kind of rally, right? So let's go check out Kellogg real quick here on the daily. It's a stock, so we're gonna actually shift over to the weekly first. And we're gonna see where we're floating at here and what we could do. So again, a lot of data. Sorry guys, it's gonna look tiny on your screen, so I'm just trying to look at a quick glimpse as to what is happening here. Even if we zoom out, right, we've been on an uptrend since 2016. We've dropped and we have not recovered highs. So I wonder how Kellogg's is doing in general, right? Let's zoom in here. This in the weekly looks like consolidation, right? Why am I saying that? You say, dude, why are you saying consolidation? Look at this move. Have a nice support down here, right? We're holding support as we've gone up, but we're also rejecting higher areas of value. Even here, we're rejected with the wick. Here, we're rejected with the body. That's what I'm saying. It's starting to look a little bit like a triangle. And even if we want to say that was a fake breakout, and we go here, look at that. Fake breakout. All right, cool. We had a fake breakout here. 1 week tried to break us out. The next week brought us back in. And then we've just been on rejecting that line. So it actually makes a little bit more sense the way I just drew it. I'm gonna pinpoint it a little bit better, but again, that is the main idea here right now, that we're within this triangle. I think, at least from what I can see right now, I will be saying that it looks as though Kellogg's is trading in this triangle. So, are they saying why they want to boycott it? I mean, I'm not sure. It sounds like it's a rumor. I'm not sure, man. Maybe to bring it back down to this area? I mean, we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're due for a break, right? We're really, really deep into this pattern on the weekly. You gonna think about shorting this, right? I mean, hey, if something here is happening, like, you know, with AMC and GameStop and things like that, you know, it could make sense, but we'll see because of the union negotiations. All right, I'm not sure how that's going, but the weekly so far has been pretty gnarly, right? Down 1.54% for stocks. That's a lot. But I'm not seeing anything here on the short term that would tell me we're gonna go somewhere low, higher, low, negative, less negative, and low to high, and that comes with the consolidation pattern that we're in, right? Usually when we start consolidating to a triangle, it's gonna be very weird for us to create some bullish divergence strong. We're gonna be creating either hidden divergence, bullish or bearish, but most of the times we're not really creating any kind of divergence, or we're just waiting for something to happen. Here, on this move here, we had divergence hidden, right? And that's what we rejected. So again, coming down here is gonna depend on how we get there on Kellogg. But right now, I would say consolidation. Let's go on the monthly. Let's see what we have there and see what we could do with it. Yeah. I didn't know that, man. That is pretty gnarly. They're working 16-hour workdays. That is crazy. And are they shorthanded on people, or why is that happening? Yeah, but don't you get paid benefits for like overtime and things like that? Or they pay the same salary? At least here in Mexico, if you work overtime and you're on the lower end of the spectrum, they pay you like every extra hour for the first, I can't remember how many hours, they pay double, and then every hour after that it's triple. So here in Mexico, it's actually more beneficial to end up buying hiring more people than, you know, working overtime people, because in the long term, if you end up paying triple overtime hours, because I think after you can only get, I think it might be 20 hours of overtime at double. So during the month, and then after that, any hour that you make, it's like triple. It's crazy. So here in Mexico, it's insane how that works. So it's much more profitable to hire a new team of people than to have people work overtime. Here we're getting a similar story, right? We're getting that rejection, right? We're getting that consolidation pattern happening. There was bearish divergence here, right? Moving us down on the monthly. Right now, we're just moving sideways below that 20 moving average. We're undoing the gains that we had this month. Really not a lot happening here that is bullish or bearish, besides the bearish divergence that we had within this island and from back here, right? So let's go here on the daily and see what we have for the short-term moves. I mean, dude, Andrew, you gotta understand, if this moves with news, technicals are not gonna matter, right? If this is moving on something that is a fundamental, then you should be doing fundamental analysis here, not so much technicals, right? Technicals, you're looking at data on the charts, you're interpreting where it could go based on past experiences from, you know, patterns that have developed before. So that being said, when you're looking at fundamentals, you're basically trading what could potentially happen on the news and basing more on other type of metrics that are not tangible on the chart, like when we're doing technicals. So you're talking about a whole completely different thing, right? It's like when earnings are going to come out and or news are going to come out, or a drug's going to be approved, you're going to get FDA approval. All those things are going to affect the market, but they're not, technicals are not going to do any good. You could have bearish indicators and it's just going to pump on that, right? Again, there's things that don't quite behave normally, I would say. So here again, even on the last couple of days, it's just a lot of indecision. We pump a little, we drop a little, we pump a little, we drop a little. yeah, I would be looking more. Look, even here, man, even the move here is not a big move. It looks maybe like a downsloping channel. I'm even hesitant to call it a downsloping channel, but yeah, check it here real quick, right? So I was looking at something like this here on Calyx, right? Maybe that's one of the lines here, and then here's another one of the lines, right? So we're in that sort of upper portion. I'm not really liking the way this channel looks. But, you know, this is what I would be looking at right now for this, right? Some people might argue that instead of being a channel, this could be a fallen wedge of sorts, right? What if this is the pattern that we're trading here, right? But look, fallen wedge, right? It seems to make sense. So, if we're trading either a fallen wedge or a downsloping channel, if it's a fallen wedge, we should be expecting a break to the upside. But again, the news, if they're negative, are not going to be good. Let's see, working minimum wage triple still nail poverty. Yeah, I get it, man. I understand what you're saying. 7 days a week. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not sure, man, because like I'm not familiar with the U.S. Labor laws, but in Mexico there's work schemes where you can work things like that, right? You can work 12 hours a day max, but you can work 3 weeks in a row and then you get a whole week off, right? That's how they work in mine sites here in Mexico. So you go to mine, you're up there for 3 weeks, and then you come back off, right? That's like people that work in oil platforms, right? That's the same thing. They go up there for like a week or 2 or 3 weeks, and then they get a whole week off. They come back to land, they get a whole week off, and then they have to go back on the platform for another 3 weeks. And then you just play with your shifts. So you're always shifting people and they're getting the proper rest, and they're only working 12 hours. Even then, you're not paying overtime because you're still within the time that, you know, that the law allows you to work for the month, right? So if you're working 12 hours a month for 3 weeks, you're getting a whole week off. You're still only working the amount of times that you're supposed to work in a month. So here in Mexico, the minimum, the maximum work week is 48 hours. So we don't do that, but I could set people to work 4 days of 12 hours. They've worked their 48 hours. They're not incurring me in any overtime because they're not exceeded their time per day, per week, and they can rest like 3 days off or 2 days off. I think that's 2 days off that you gotta give them rest. If they work 4 days, and then you can shift and do those things, and that is all permissible within the law here in Mexico. So there are schemes where you could work 7 days a week or 3 weeks and then have 1 week off and things like that. It just depends on, you know, whether or not those conditions were made clear before you started, right? It's just thinking about it, like you work for 3 weeks and you get a whole week vacation, basically. Well, that's just how some people work. So it just depends, right? Not everyone works in an office. Not everyone works in a 9 to 5. Some people do work larger shifts, particularly when you work in remote locations and the costs of traveling and transportation are larger. Then yeah, that's where those work schedules, those work schemes come into play. In particular, that's like I'm saying, just that's here in Mexico. I'm not sure how it works in the U.S. And like I said, I'm not familiar with the labor laws there. So, yeah. But anyways, if they're working a lot and they're not getting anything like that, so yeah, it could be sucky, right? Last bit came with coffee grounds. I don't mind eating coffee. I like coffee. It's just coffee grounds are not something I expect to get at the end of a coffee mug. But it's pretty good though. I usually like coffee and chocolate or coffee by itself, but when you're drinking it, you're not expecting that like grittiness from the coffee ground beans. Still pretty tasty though. Guys, by the way, if you enjoy the content, make sure you hit the like, you hit the bell, you hit the sub, right? Everything else, oh, you're very welcome, man. Let's go back to the Bitcoin, right? Let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, 48,391. Oh, no, we're starting to recover. That was a sarcastic on, by the way. We're doing okay. It says dot. All right, let's go back to dot. All right, let's go here real quick. right here, my friend, is a picture of Dot, the Animaniacs Dot. So Dot, we're looking at it. Done. Let's keep rolling. I'm kidding. Let's go to Dot. Jake, I'll go back to that question in a second. We were expecting a strong fourth quarter, so I have to go back and look. I know November was not the best. December's not looking that good, so we'll check in a second. Dot, $27.32. Right. Again, similar stuff that we've been looking at crypto, right? Bullish divergence strong. Look at this, we're dropping every time, right? It just hasn't triggered. And that's what I don't like. The fact that this divergence is not triggering. So strong bullish, and then here in the short term also strong bullish, right? Strong bullish divergence should be looking for moving up. Maybe try to get above that 50% retrace at $29.31. Right now, $27.35. Let's go to that 4 hour. Yes, preparing for war. What are we gonna do tonight? The same thing that we do every night. Try to take over the world. Wasn't that like Pink in the Brain? Pinky and the Brain. But yeah, those were from the Animaniacs. Again, bullish divergence strong. Starting to get that rally. Hidden divergence, bearish coming in. Pressure on the price, pushing it back down. Alright. We don't have it here. That's alright, cool. So we're dropping. We're not going lower than the first low, but look, if we go down here to $24.87 mark at that 382, go from negative momentum to more negative momentum. Sorry, low price to a lower low on the price. Negative momentum to less negative momentum, and a low to high on the other side. We're still gonna have strong bullish divergence, and we're gonna see where we go from there. Hello, goodbye. You live in Mexico, yeah. I live in Mexico. Neutral at 40.20. Let's go and check out the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart. Oh, stuff from the 4 hour. You gnarly 4 hour stuff, go back to your time scale. I banish you back to the 4 hour. Look at my banishing powers. It's all gonna go back to the 4 hours since I do this. Boom. 4 hour, you're gone. Look at this. 4 hour chart. Boom, you're gone. Be gone into the 4 hour, I tell you. Alright, look at this. Good stuff, right? All the trolls have been banished. Nice. Yeah, it's good. It's okay. Anyways, here, look. Strong bullish. Is on the 1 hour. No, once you go on the 4. There we go. Now you're gonna stay here where you're supposed to. Alright, so strong bullish divergence. Without the possibility for moving up, right? We're getting here. We're also getting here on the short term move. Alright, so here to here. Strong bullish. Action to the upside. Starting to rally. We should be going for that 20 moving average of $27.75. We're not quite hitting it yet, but again, we're seeing the same stuff that's happening across crypto. Bullish divergence on the 1 hour. Again, should be looking for that moving up, right? Tony Yee. What's up, dude? There's a question before that. I don't think I've done it, but I'll check in a second. I'm not sure which one you said. Cardano, I think I might have done it. But we'll check in a second. Bullish or bearish in the next quarter? Let's go look at this one first. Oh no, my battery level, it's critical. I need to charge my mouse. What do we say here? Bitcoin, right? That's what we're gonna look at. Let's go here. I think this is a chart we're looking at the monthly. Get Bollinger Bands out of the way. Hide Bollinger Bands. All right, so we said last quarter should usually be strong. We have strong bearish divergence here in the monthly, right? It's putting pressure on the price, making us move back down. Now, do I like this? Not really. The reason I don't like it is because this is putting a lot of pressure on the price, right? Look at how far down we've come. Now, we're still positive overall, right? We're still positive overall. If I move this out of the way, we've wicked below target, right? So, let's go back to where we had it. Oh, put it on. That's, I hope it should be okay. Let's go on the weekly here. It should be on the 27th. Yeah. All right. Cool. So, what I'm looking at here is, and we're still positive for the fourth quarter. But I was really hoping they were going to stay strong and go bullish here. We've dropped so much on December, man. 14.99%, almost 15% down. I'd say a pretty penny. $8,000 down. We're not seeing relief yet. So I'm hoping that we're all going to get a bounce. You know, we've talked about this. There's a lot of bullish divergence developing with that. Possible correction to the upside. So next quarter, man, how's it going to be? It's going to depend on how strong this bearish divergence takes hold. We don't have anything bullish, right? But any movement down here, right, on the MACD is going to start to create some hidden bullish divergence. That's going to try to get us to hold somewhere around that maybe 40, 30,000 if we keep on dropping. But, you know, I'm hoping that we don't go back into the 40s or below the 40s. Right? It's not looking pretty. For next quarter, I would love to think that we're going to go slightly positive. Particularly if this quarter ends up being positive, I think we should be looking for a slightly more positive quarter, right? But we'll see once we finish December, and I guess we could retake it by January and see where we actually are at on price. Right? It's going to depend on how bearish the market is feeling. Also, if the market is feeling strongly bearish, we could be in for some trouble. Tony, let's go check it. You can form a double bottom. I'm not sure yet, man. We could. Let's go here on the daily. All right, so bullish divergence, strong potential for moving up, going for that 236 at $1.34. Right now, so you get $1.30. All right, if we get above that target, we're gonna have a resistance at $1.40, and then above there that 382, and that's gonna be up here around $1.52. So 4-hour chart, bullish divergence, strong. So again, same movement to the upside. Let's make a 20 moving average here because we're going to have it as resistance, and that is going to be around $1.37. And then on the 1 hour, again, bullish divergence, strong potential for moving up, resistance at $1.32. That is for the 1 hour chart. Good vibes, amigo. Thank you very much for being here. GS. Musk tweeted that he's thinking about quitting his job to become an influencer full time. Interesting, considering that what he actually does in these companies is what made him an influence of sorts to begin with, right? The fact that he is the CEO of Tesla and you know, his rocket company and everything else he's done, PayPal, whatever, all that, his involvement in PayPal and all these other things he's done is what's made him be a notorious person. So like quitting everything he does to become an influencer, I'm not sure how good that is. Maybe he can, you know, speak freely without, you know, having to keep political, I guess, about some topics. I'm not sure why he would want to do that. Right? This is just a weird thing. I'm not sure if he's going to quit his job. So that's kind of interesting. Awkward. Right. Let's go back to Bitcoin, right? All right, let's see if there's anything else that's worth looking at. I'm about to end the stream, so I just want to see real quick if there's anything that's pumping or dropping a lot that we should pay attention to. AMC's going down insane, like 8%, man. That is not good. 8% a day. That's pretty gnarly. AVAX is pumping 6%. It's not bad. It's still moving sideways after holding support at the previous 100% high. Look at that. We came back down, wicked it twice. So sideways motion. It's okay. What else? Here's something. Let's see. Anything else that is moving over 5? Oh, what is this? CBC to Tether's pumping a lot. But again, it looks like a not so good casino betting coin. Tether up 61%. That is insane. It might be something weird. Celsius is also pumping a good chunk. 12%, hitting that 20 rejection right now. Right. I don't think I have that one here on my list. DIA is going down 18%. That sucks, man. So again, we're getting a mixed day, right? There's some things that are pumping quite a bit. There's a lot of things that are dropping quite a bit. Dusk up 4%. All right. Let's see what else is moving here real quick. GNT dropping 4.84%. GT to the dollar, it's down 24%. That's nasty. That's just let's go checking here. Jeju, 4% to the upside. Yay. Again, kind of hurts. KSM down 4%. Sorry, up 4%. LBC up 5%. Ooh, this coin was worth a quarter once, I think. Yeah, it was worth almost a quarter once. It's worth so little right now. And they have a pretty solid project, right? They're like a video platform on what is this? This centralized video platform. I'm not sure why they hurting so much with the price. Meme up 48%. Mer up 10%. Again, just going really quick through stuff we've looked at before at some point in time because you guys have requested it, but not really going into any detail right now. RDD up 50%. That's pretty solid pump, but might not have a lot of volume trading. Bitcoin price predictions. I don't do predictions. I do TA and targets for short to mid-term moves. Thank you for asking, though. XVG down 5%. Yo-Yo down 4.88%, but that's against Bitcoin, so that means Bitcoin's getting more. Really quick here. Let's see if there's anything else in this tail end of the ERG down 9%. Ooh. OCC down 9%. Wax down 5%. That's another OMG. I think it's a company. That's OMG dominance. Haka up 4.55%. Again, after trying to find support at the previous 100% high. Still coming down, right? There's a resistance line. Easy to tell. Go on. You're still resistant, right? That's it. Out of what we usually looked at, it's doing okay. Again, in general, crypto's on the upside, 1.19% in general. Bitcoin up 1.64%, and then the total market cap for alts up 0.87%. So in general, movements are to the upside. Some more, some less, but it's a mix. It's a good, healthy mix right now. Guys, thank you very much for watching. That's gonna be it for tonight. We've been live for almost 1 hour. Guys made R. I'm not sure why we're saying R, but good. Bitcoin cementing the bottom was yeah, we could try to do a double bottom, man. We haven't talked about it yet until we start to get a bounce, right? It's not yet confirmed. It could be. Maybe we're gonna start developing it. We'll see. Let's go to the corner real quick to see. Where are you looking at double bottom here, man? Here? Not sure. From here, no double bottom. So anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. That's gonna be it for tonight. Again, and if you enjoyed the content, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us on Discord. Links have gone out. All the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. On that note, guys, thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great time in the stream. I had a blast being here and talking crypto with you guys and discussing, stuff, labor laws for other countries and things like that. Andrew says, wish me luck. Important interview tomorrow morning. Good luck, Andrew. Thank you very much for being here, and good luck in your interview, man. On that note, guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Until then.